Hi, I'm Jane and I'm here at Overture Arboretum. We just wanted to tell you a little bit about how to cook during these times, and really what I wanted to talk to you about is volunteering. So during this time, I know that so many of our residents, so many of y'all love to volunteer and can't do it right now, but one great way of doing it, one great way of helping is purchasing a cookbook. So we're going to do a recipe out of here today. This is one that our active adult platform put together called Tasty Traditions. And the profits from this particular one is going to Meals on Wheels. So we're excited about it. We have lots of great recipes from residents from all the United States. And so today we're going to go to page 10. And it is called Easy Ham and Cheese Dip. It's a very easy recipe. I know that y'all are thinking, so why are we doing appetizers today when we're not getting together? Let me tell you, I started cooking when I was 8 years old. When I was 8, my dad gave me a cookbook by Betty Crocker, and I did every recipe in there. And that's kind of what I'm doing myself through this journey. I also like to try it 2, 3, 4 times to make sure I get it right, so that when this whole ban has been lifted and we all get together again, that you'll have some great recipes to share with your friends. I can tell you that when I was little, my mom made this strawberry cake that I swear the dog wouldn't even eat because she made it like 8 times and it was like a brick. I learned lessons from my mom, who finally became a caterer, and so I'm teaching you my little tips and tricks. And I'm not a professional, so pardon me if I mess up today, but we're gonna have some fun. So this easy ham dip is very, very simple. So let me put my gloves on and we'll get started. And somehow the lights went out because this is Facebook Live. Part of the fun that we have here. I love being here at Overture Arboretum. Just want y'all to know that we have a fantastic community. We have fantastic residents, and they are always helping me, but they can't help me today. But normally they would be in here chopping, cutting. We would have just a good time together and laugh. And so I'm hoping they're watching. Hi y'all, hope you're watching. So what we're gonna do, and I've made this particular one, not hers, that this lady has put into our cookbook, but this is a very simple recipe that you can change. You have different variations. So right now, what we're gonna do is cut up the cream cheese. We're gonna use deli fresh smoked ham, and we're also going to use sharp cheddar cheese. You can use any proportions that you want. That's why it's such a great recipe. You can also do things like I've added green onions in the past. I'll add different types of meat. Obviously today some of our choices are limited, but you can do ham, you can do turkey, you can do shrimp, you can do any kinds of meats that you want. I also like to add different kinds of spices. If you want to spice it up, add a little cayenne pepper in there. If you like sriracha sauce in there, you can change this up, and that's why I think it's so much fun to try it. I have messed up a couple of times on some of my recipes. I've had to throw it away, but this one's gonna be really good, and then we'll show you the product at the end. So right now, you're just going to take your cream cheese. I'm gonna put it in this bowl right here. So I'm hoping everybody's having a good day, because I'm having a great day. And once again, I'm not a professional. So I'm just gonna cut it up in cubes, because what's gonna happen with this cream cheese is that it will warm up, get really hot, and then you're going to spread it around and mix it together. So you cannot mess this recipe up. I am so much into you can't mess anything up when you do anything in this kind of life. So if we do, I laugh and start all over again, so I want y'all to do the same. We're just gonna add the cream cheese in here. And the reason why it looks like it does right now, because I'm going to show you through the magic of television today, a finished product. The next thing we want to do is we're gonna add your cheese. And like I said, you can use any kinds of cheese. You can use what we have right now is cheddar. I like Swiss in there. I like Gouda cheese. I like all kinds of cheeses. Whatever you like, put it in there, experiment. That's what cooking's all about, is experimentation, having such a great time with the magic of food. And because food always brings so many people together, it's just a fun thing to do. So I'm just gonna put about half of it in here right now. And the reason for that is because once you mix it all up, after it's warmed up, you're gonna put the rest of it on the top of it, and then you're gonna let it kind of go to a brown crisp. Mine today did not do that, but normally that's what happens. The other thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take our lovely deli fresh ham, and I just took half of a box of this, and we're gonna cut it up into pieces. So my background is, like I said, I love to cook. I started when I was 8 years old. My dad was in the military, and my mom got tired of cooking for my dad, so she said I had to cook breakfast every day. So I would get up early in the morning because he had to be at work by 6 o'clock, and I would experiment with eggs. However, my dad does not like experimentation. He liked it to be plain and simple. I would souffle them. I would scramble them. I would make little crepes out of them. I would do everything, and finally my dad was like, I just want eggs and bacon. So after that is when I decided, yep, I would start experimenting with other friends, and they really enjoyed my cooking. It's the one universal language besides music that brings everybody together. And during this time, we wanted you to have a little fun with us, not be too serious, because I'm not really a serious person. I can be, but I don't like to be. So right now, it looks like this. You're gonna mix it together, and then we're gonna stick this in the oven. And then you're gonna have crackers with it. So like I said, you're gonna have all this mash up here. And let me get this out of the oven. So we're gonna go from this to this. So you're gonna heat up, sorry, I forgot to tell you, you're gonna preheat your oven to 350 degrees. That's gonna be the magic number. And when you're finished with it, it is going to look like this. Like I said, we're gonna put all of this that you see right here into a pan. You're going to let it bake for about 20 minutes. You're going to mix it all up and it'll look more cream cheesy than anything. Then you're gonna add the rest of your regular cheese, whichever kind that you put on top. We like the shredded kind because it will melt easier rather than thick slices or whatever. You can do it, it just won't look pretty at the end. But anyway, that's what we used. Then you're good. Oh, I'm sorry, things are falling apart. And then you have a finished dip. So Victoria is our lifestyle coordinator. She's the one who is doing this. Oh, and she's the one that got me the pretty hat. And so you're gonna see it's bubbly and hot, and you're just gonna put it on crackers. It's too hot for me to eat right now, but I'm going to very shortly and share it with my team. We are so glad that you came. We're so glad that you watched us. We're hoping to have lots of fun things. Like I said, I'm not a professional, I'm not good at this, but I'm glad that you joined us today. Thank you.